Hi, folks. Hope you're well. My name is Dustin Furlow. I'm a singer-songwriter and guitarist from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and I have the great pleasure of showing you all a few exceptionally nice ones that are available at Cedar Rock Studio Guitar Gallery in Indiana. On my lap is what I would venture to say with a good degree of confidence, the nicest sounding guitar I've ever encountered in person. Leo Buendia is one of my favorite builders to begin with, but this Tonewood combo is also, I got a soft spot for it. So this is a OM model, so it's 15.5 inches across the lower bout. It's 4.5 inches deep, so it's a bit bigger than your traditional Martin OM28 or OM model. I like it a lot because it's got a lot more versatility, there's a lot more power, and a bit more of everything. So it also helps that all the woods on this are master grade. This is master grade European spruce, really tight grain, beautiful figure, especially up here. It's almost like these pieces are perfectly matched, maybe even from the same tree. It wouldn't surprise me. On the back, we have this gorgeous set of African Blackwood. I mean, just incredible, not just because of the sapwood or because of the deepness and uniformity, but the grain is so straight. Actually, the previous owner mentioned that when he commissioned us with Leo, that Leo was pretty confident that he wouldn't encounter another set like this in his career, and I believe it myself. I have a European African Blackwood guitar in my own stable, and the Blackwood's nice. It's not nearly as nice as this, to be honest, but the trees themselves are quite small, very dense. So guitar sets are pretty scarce. You know, if you do get a guitar set, it's not going to be very, it's not ever going to be quarter sawn, almost never. So a lot of builders can be picky about it with good reason, but this is just a incredible set. So what I can say about this Tonewood combo, why I like it so much and why I love this guitar so much is I'm somebody that really values having a big frequency range, like a very big frequency range. A lot of people are very comfortable with having a guitar that's, maybe a little bit better for recording with an ensemble or something that's just very mid-range forward, like a all mahogany guitar or spruce mahogany guitar or something like that. Me personally, I like a guitar that has a lot of dimension, so some nice low lows and some really singing brilliant highs that just soar when you hit a melody. So this guitar has that in spades. I will say that good European spruce is my first choice because of what it does for the trebles. It's very liquidy and just, we're going to get into this whole, guitars using funny words to describe sound, but yeah, the trebles are just like liquid. They sound so great, really glassy and smooth. And the low end, of course, especially with Buendia's voicing, very open, very abysmal. I'll just play a chord or two. Really deep. Just, it's like looking deep down into a well or something when you play one of these guitars. Leo's just a master at coaxing like 100% of the capable tone that can come from these woods, and this guitar is just awesome. So let's talk about the specs. We'll talk a little bit more about the features. Starting from the bottom up, you got a Brazilian Rosewood Bridge, which is a custom upgrade that the previous owner wanted. He had stated that Leo basically said that it adds a bit more of the middle tonality to it versus the ebony is a little bit more on the darker side. And from my experience playing guitars that have Brazilian rosewood for the bridge or snakewood, really dense woods, it does kind of give a little bit more to the mids and the upper mid sustain. So I think that was a good choice on this one because, again, the body is 4.5 deep and it's African Blackwood, so you got a lot of low end and you got beautiful top end from these woods too. So you don't want the mid-range to get a little bit of a dip in it. So I think that was maybe what Leo was also thinking. It's just a thought, might not be correct at all, but I would think that this was a good decision, and it just looks great as well, of course. It's got nice Amboina burl going around the ebony rosette, very Samaji style thing. Really nice, and of course these beautiful Amboina burl fret markers. Really nice Evo Gold fret wire, which I understand was also an upgrade. Evo Gold is my favorite personal fret wire on all my guitars. It looks good, it photographs well, I mean, and it obviously lasts a little longer than regular nickel. It's got this nice ebony trim, which comes most standard on most Samaji Prentice guitars, and most of Buendia's. Just really nice, classy framework. That's what it reminds me of. Nice little maple lines. Very simple, but very effective, especially against this dark wood. The neck is a stained mahogany, and it just looks so great because you've got this dark African Blackwood, and it would probably not look as good if it had, a middle orange tonality kind of abruptly there. So Leo, has it a bit darker here, and then it gets lighter towards the middle. It's just really classy. I love that. Looks like ebony for the back plate of the headstock. A little more structural rigidity and just really classy looking. It's got these Goto 510 HAP tuners, which stands for height adjustable posts. Something new to me. Apparently they help with the tension for drop tuning, so down to C, this baby is just, it's perfect. It's easy to get there and it stays there. I love the headstock on this one because it looks so royal, like regal, almost like it belongs to a king or something. I feel like this is just royalty. It's got the Amboina burl accent right up here. It almost looks like a crown on the top. It just looks so cool. I love that. But yeah, 2 1/4 bridge spacing, 1 3/4 nut, and 25-inch scale length. So pretty much standard for most Buendia's guitars, but most of his OMs, I should say. I personally really love the short scale now. It took me a while to hop on that train, but now I definitely understand why a lot of folks prefer the 25-inch scale. It's very easy for getting long stretches like I do in a lot of my tunes. Just has that little half-inch of difference that you have there. Most fingerstyle guitars are 25.5, so that little half-inch of difference, you really feel like it's a bit easier on your left hand somehow. You just know it when you feel it. That being said, down to D or even C, this guitar is great. I would imagine even down to B with a medium would be totally fine. Every Buendia I've played is set up very well. He's got a really highly intonated saddle that he does. So, I mean, this guitar is just, it's a beast. It's a very elegant beast. It's like it's just a fantastic guitar. I really hope you enjoy the sound clips. I could go on about this guitar forever. It just really is just a stunning piece of functional art. So, Leo, awesome job, man. I can't wait to hang out with you next time I see you, whenever that might be. Whoever the lucky new owner is, congrats. It's actually, I should mention for anybody interested, Leo's base price goes up to $17,900 in 2021, so not sure what this will be listed for, but I imagine with the upgrades it's going to be pretty fairly priced. But yeah, thanks for watching. You can email Al at cedarrockstudio.com, or you can message me, whichever you prefer. I really hope you enjoy the sound clips. I'm definitely going to enjoy playing them, so cheers.